So this has been a long overdue video. Today we're going to show you how to install the shim kits. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to install the shim kits onto your... I have to be careful what I say because YouTube is still all wrapped up in censorship and they love censoring gun channels. After having these kits for several years, there's some lessons that I've learned. However, today I'm going to show you how to install these kits and also give you a few pointers along the way that I've learned over the years. So the first thing I want to discuss today is set screws. Set screws, as many people think, and I cannot tell you how many guns that I've seen that have these set screws tightened so much that they exert upward force onto this upper receiver, and specifically this tang and this hole right here. And when you do that, you're putting a pinch pressure on that pin. That's pinned between the lower receiver. So these are designed to create a resting place to where the upper receiver just barely sets on this tang and there's zero movement. So basically when you go to push your lower on, you should be able to squeeze it in between here, squeezing up on the lower, and be able to push the pin right through. You shouldn't have to drive it out with a punch because I've seen some that are installed like that and it's ridiculous. Also, this is brass, so the material doesn't compress over time. It remains in the same set spot, so when you apply Loctite to this, which I'm going to recommend, it stays in its position always. Unfortunately, I can't show you how to install one of these because Google has already taken the video down, or YouTube should I rather say, but YouTube is Google. So this set screw right here is basically accessed through this pistol grip. There's a screw down in there. You undo that screw and it'll allow you to put your screw into that hole. You have to tighten it and adjust it from the bottom with your upper on. Squeeze and push and adjust. So you know that amount of pressure is going to be what you need every single time to undo that. It's not going to put a lot of force. Rather, it's just going to create a resting spot. So the main thing I want to focus on today, though, is installing the shim kits. So the big question is now, where do we install the Precision Shims? And in my initial video, when I first come up with the idea back in 2019, and in theory, and at least how the computer model worked, is that each side of this, right here and right here, right here and right here, would have the shims glued to them. And in all practicality, it's almost impossible to do. It's easier to install them from a single side and have them glued on one side than it is to try and do it on both. Granted, in a computer model, this looked like it was like the next greatest thing to slice bread, but in all actuality, gluing it from one side, which is going to be the side that the pins push out and in on, that is the best way to install these. So there's a video out there that I talk about the measurements that you need to make, and if you don't have a pair of calipers to make the measurements, you can simply use pieces of paper, just regular printer paper, and the pieces of paper will tell you approximately what size shims you're going to need for the front and back, but that will show you what kit you need to order and how to make the measurements for that. But I'm gonna make that link for you, so look for that card that's going to come across the top of the screen so you can watch that video. But once you have determined what kit you need to order, now we got to put the shims in, and this is really not hard. It's simple as mixing a 2-part epoxy and getting a little bit of glue on the shim and sticking it in place. So your kits are going to have several parts to them. You're going to have some applicators. You're going to have a cotton swab. You're going to have some alcohol pads. You're going to have some epoxy, and you're going to have an epoxy applicator with your shims in your set screw. So you can use these alcohol pads to clean the area. I already have alcohol and a rag handy, so I'm just going to do that. Just spray it on the rag. Okay. Come into this pocket area and clean over where your shim's going to go. It's going to be right over that pin. Now take your epoxy. You can use the bag that your kit came in, cut your end off that and pour you out a little bit of epoxy. You're not going to need much. That's probably way too much. Okay, and then you need to mix it up. So you get that epoxy mixed up right. Now you're just going to lather this thing up. All depth perception goes out the window on camera. So what I like to do is push that pin a little bit, then go in here and just hang it on that pin. Okay? You can use a nail or whatever you want. Set it on there. Okay? Make sure it's pushed nice and flat to the wall. That way when you push the pin out, it stays. Okay? I can hear the trolls now. It's not gonna permanently glue your gun together. What I want you to do is slightly pop this thing. Because when you go to put this lower on, sometimes you can blow right past that thing and knock it out of place. I'm in. Okay? We're gonna let it sit there for about 5 minutes. Once it hardens up, we'll come back and we'll check it. We have the shim glued in, the epoxy set up. Now our shim's in there. It's glued in there pretty well. That shim should hold up for several cleanings. Eventually they do come off. And if it pops out, just glue it back in. So as you can see, the shim kits are really straightforward and fairly easy to install. If you have any issues whatsoever, feel free to give us a call or email us and I can help walk you through the installation process, but it's really easy and really straightforward. The biggest difficulty you're going to have is getting your measurements correct, especially if you don't have a pair of calipers. I hope you found this video informative, and if you have, consider giving it a like and a subscribe to the channel. If you're looking to get a shim kit for yourself or one of our other amazing products that we offer, please check us out online at cam.com. Of course, I'll leave the links to our store in the description below this video. Anyways, I just want to thank all of you out there for taking the time to watch this video. And until next time, I'm the gun psychiatrist signing off. God bless America again.